across.com nange selector Williams Live Uganda nona bulole mukwaniriza mu kitundu ekyokubiri episode eyokubiri ku muyimbi Mesach Ssemakula Ogolugave. Welcome everyone. Selector Williams Live Uganda on across.com. Abanega sekunda kulwalero nyongeza obajjukiza nti eno channel yotwogera nnyo ku bintu ebikwatagana ku creative and performing arts. Nkitegeera nti tutira nnyo okuteekako ebintu ebirala nga captures that tukoze eza data akwata ku bintu ebirala naye kusingira ddala twogera nnyo ku music waffe mu Uganda, later on music of East Africa, then we shall go global, but at least at the moment we are still at least doing our best to say that we profile our own artists. And so far we have told stories about Bobby Wine, Bebe Cool and Jose Chameleon, and another person to talk about is Mesach Ssemakula, and this is the second episode about Bobby Cool. It is a single episode so far, and Chameleon has a single episode which is kind of the same in the same upload. We added Bobby Wine, but later on we shall have them individually profiled. But for now we are talking about Golden Papa Mesach Ssemakula. Era nyongera obaniriza ku channel eno nkono jaffe na channel eno nga mujiraba bwetambula sofa mbebaza mwenna abatwegaseeko ebiseera ebisinga ebintu ebimu mbadde mbyogerera ku radio ne ku TV nyasobodde okulabikira naye nga tujja kukimanya nti ku TV all the time or most of the time we don't get enough time okwogera ebintu about these artists. Ate nga naffe bannamawulire ebiseera ebisinga bwe tuba tusaze okwogera about these artists exhausting who they are, especially positively. We normally come out with the negativity ate ne tuba nti abantu tubalemesa okubawa other parts of these artists and those good parts, the positive about the artists they love. Mu kitundu ekyasooka nakusembera foundation about who Mesach Ssemakula is n'olwaliro nkobye mu kitundu ekyokubiri. Kino kikola nze ng'omuntu anyumirwa art, nga anyumirwa endongo, ng'agoberera naye appreciating unique and special people. In my last video I told you that a legendary is that person that is having things done uniquely, different from the rest. A lot of people are talented, but not all of them qualify to be legend artists or legendary artists. All of us are talented in our own ways, but not all of us are legends. Nakunyonyola nti legend olugero lubamu ebintu ebirungi ebirina impact ku society. Nemtegeeza nti Golden Papa Mesach Ssemakula eneo zino kyayagala nnyo kuyita Golden Papa because Golden Band is kind of dismantled, but it existed and the name remains a name even when the band kind of dismantled or disbanded or etc. The name remains Golden Papa Mesach Ssemakula. Bwe tuba twogera ku bayimbi mu nsi yonna ebiseera ebisinga eya Uganda, ensi yonna eya Uganda, all of them tutatera kwogerako. Definitely we normally talk about the big three, that is Bobby Wine, Bebe Cool, Jose Chameleon, forgetting to talk about the unique artists Uganda has. Abamu ku ba artists are very unique, botasonga nakumala gazzaawo mangu nnyo, and just being that due to the fact that they kind of live a private life, they are not so much into social business, tekitegeeza nti tebaliiwo weebali. Olunaku lwaleero nza okukulaga last time twayogera ku bimu ebyo ebikola Mesach Ssemakula nga artist. Twayogera ku instrumentation. Artist yenna buli bwoba ne music wo nga talina good accompaniments, instrument accompaniments, ebiseera ebisinga music wo asigala akunukkidde, asikatira somehow somewhere. N'olw'ensonga eyo bw'oba olonze producer, londa the right producer, londa the right songwriter, arranger and music directors abasobola okucomposingira good literature, asobola okufittinga in good instruments. Not all songs zisaana oba zifittinga in good instruments. Si buli luyimba dde lunyuma ebidongo. Bw'okuleetinga ennyimba zirina lwaki tezikyanyuma bidongo, ziri flat. Omuntu ayimba ekintu nga kyekimu so ono akuba instrument abulwa kyateekamu. Naye nga omusango oluusi gubeera ku ba songwriters. Ba songwriters be b'okunenya olw'ensonga nti bawandiika ennyimba nga ziri flat. ate oba oliawo ne basongwriter abalala abalungi bajja kugamba nti bwe tugenda okuwandiikira abantu bano tebatulabawo. Some artists are lucky, just like Mesach Ssemakula is, that they can write for themselves. I understand. Whatever sort of game they kwata muko, nyimba zabe, especially when they go for studio sessions. Most of the time, people like Mesach Ssemakula, they will do the primary documentation of their music. Lero kyenzize nakyo is what cements the foundation of an artist, in as far as music is concerned. Uganda ina ba artists bangi nnyo. Bw'owuliriza ba artists abali mu Uganda banatera okusinga abawagizi obungi bangi, and ekirungi ekikirimu nti abasinga bawulira nga talanta weeri. The talent is there. Balina ky'oyinza obbaagalako. Emirimu wegiri products, but they are not unique. Era ekigambo ekisera otutusumbua, who is a legend artist, who is a legendary, who is a superstar, who is an idol, who is an icon, who is a superstar, who is celebrated, who is famous, who is popular. Nebirala bingi nnyo. Era ekibuuzo ekirala kyandibadde omuntu abeera atya awo n'alivinga a taste of time, n'alivinga a decades, and their works living centuries. Kansoke nkuwe nga artist, ekimu ku bikuteekawo for you to live decades ng'okyali relevant, and your brand name to remain, your trademark to remain on scene, celebrated, and your works remaining for centuries. Kwe kumanya nti bw'oba oyimba, oyimbira ani? Toyimbira muntu musanyufu yekka, toyimbira muntu mulwadde yekka, toyimbira muntu ali mu mukwano yekka, toyimbira muntu afunye ssente yekka, toyimbira mukulu yekka, toyimbira mukyala yekka. Buli wenjogedde ekyo, the other way around, era nakyo kikola. Bw'oyimbira omukyala n'omwami muyimbire, bw'oyimbira omugagga n'omwavu muyimbire, yimbira afunye essente ne gwezikuweddeko n'atanazifuna. Bwe batyo bwe ba creating a work for the society. Yimbira azaala n'atanazaala. Respecting the cultures z'abantu, respecting enzikiriza z'abantu, beliefs zaabwe, faiths zaabwe. Era oluusi bwe tuba tudebating who is a legendary artist, bwe tuba tudebating ebintu bingi ebitukaayanya wano. Kwani star, ani atali star, ani akyalina impact up right now, ani atalina. Ebimu ku bye twerabira byebyo. N'abaana bano abataala batera okujja ne bacomplaining nga lwaki ffe tebatulabawo. Ebimu ku bye batafaako bye bintu ng'ebyo. Artist abamu abatulemeddeko ne basigaza amaanyi batwetooloola mu bulamu bw'omuntu yenna. Ajja n'akuwagika New Year's, Easter, Eid, Christmas, Independence. It is another reason as to why up to right now, late Fidebongo Lutaya, who died on the 15th of December 1989, up to right now the guy is still relevant, especially whenever it comes close to Christmas, like now it is. They are songs of meaning, songs of substance regarding the birth of Jesus Christ. Groups like Boney M, their songs will every now and then play whenever Christmas comes. Whenever Christmas comes. If you are relevant, they become household names. Two artists can be household names a guy or a woman who has a bubblegum track. Bubblegum simply means that's too much sweet, that too much sugar-coated music, or a thing that is too much sugar-coated, garnished, but in no minute the sweetness has gone and the meaning, the flavor and value is lost or are lost. All the things I've mentioned in just 1 minute or in less a minute, all is lost. The sweetness, the garnish, the coating. So value and substance at the same time are all gone. But there are some people who produce the kind of music that you appreciate gradually, and when it is well ingested, it takes time to be digested out. Olwo ekintu kyoyingiza nga okufulumamu kiteekinga time. Bagamba lya ku mmere bweti yenywera mu lubuto. When you ingest, it takes time to be digested out. Mesach Ssemakula, ebimu ku bimukola uniquely, and is one of the guys I celebrate. From a distance, I might not necessarily come out to tell him, but he's a unique artist in his own way, and he has a lot of factors or a lot of ingredients, flavors that make him a unique artist. And I'll tell you, we say big three in their category and in the way they do their things. It does not necessarily mean that in an industry, in a fraternity, you'll find different categories of people doing different genres of music, appreciated differently. I'm possible appreciating different people in their own way and in different ways. Even when we concentrate on the big three, it does not necessarily mean that Tiwali are the lions. It is unfortunate or fortunate that some lions are uncomparable, are unmatched. And one of the lions is Golden Papa Mpalembaya, or Webuwate, Mesach Ssemakula. One of the things byenze nabyo olunaku lwa leero ebimaliriza who he is the kind of content he produces, the repertoire he releases that can touch anyone within a society. Bw'oba oyimbira abantu, just know that you need to understand the demographics za societies mu Africa zina biziyitamu ebifaanana. Let us talk about Uganda. Most of the male human beings will admire a female creature from a distance without saying a thing until one comes out to express what they feel for a girl, a lady, a woman. And in a song, Tukwegomba Banji Mesach Ssemakula does it perfect. For us, keep appreciating from a distance. But Mesach Ssemakula in this song is like Tukwegomba Banji na yenza abasoose bonna. And that song, lusobola okujja ne lukola amakanga tomanyi. Because people are introverts, people who are shy, who keep shying away when it comes to approaching women, use certain songs of some artists to fight for them. People would be in a car lifting or offering a lift to a woman, and they are playing to Kwegomba Banji. A woman will listen, contemplate and comprehend a song. Tabanga ngamba ekintu ono. kati omukazi bw'amala omugamba nti oluyimba lwani oluntindulo oluyimba lwogera ebigambo verses Mesach Ssemakula wazimalirayo zonna nga lwogeredde ebigambo by'otamanyi muwendo tukwegomba bangi kati one song by Mesach Ssemakula lusobola okubba ennyimba z'abantu b'otamanyi muwendo because abasajja bonna and in this case this song is not so much for women, it's for us men and younger men and people who are not so much able financially. Tukwegomba bangi naye tugeze n'oyagala omulala kino kitwale nti kyama then instrumental gyenayogerako edda one of the pillars that make Mesach Ssemakula a big artist will come. So songs lwosobola okugayaliriramu is tukwegomba bangi. Even when tumaze okumufuna omuwala onakkiriza tetumanyi mpisa ze. If it is fortunate enough that she is well behaved and she is a good woman at home, thank God. May God bless her. There are chances when she is not a good person at home, but already Mesach Ssemakula is having ekituwasisa abakazi. Most of the men don't want to say a thing about their women, but the guy is already having the song ekituwasisa abakazi ziba mpisa nakwagalana bw'oba oyimbira society, making sure nti oyimbira a complete person responsibly. Ekigambo Mesach ng'ovudde ku the structure stature ye alina ebiri beyond the stature and structure and the voice. There are songs z'owuliriza n'ogamba nti guy ono ali lucky, is blessed on top of being talented, because people are talented, they are not gifted, they are not creative, they are not tactical, they are not strategic when it comes to producing appropriate repertoire for different demographics or for their target audiences. And they are mass artists, like we have mass media or mass. The mainstream media is called a mass, is where there's abantu abangi. Mesach Ssemakula is lucky that is having most of the songs on point. I told you we have tukwegomba bangi immediately having ekituwasisa abakazi ziba mpisa nakwagalana abasajja basinga batyo kugamba ku bakazi, but having such a song bepulu omukazi ayinza okuba kyayagala omusajja naye ng'empisa si nnungi. There is that song. Another song is Lwaki Wanimba, Original za Love. For a woman who is heartbroken, as well as a man. Let us think about Mesach Ssemakula expressing himself as a man, because most of the time people think that men are not disappointed, they don't get heartbroken. But stories are there when men are heartbroken, are disappointed. Kati omusajja yayimba ebigambo Original za Love byabulirawa awo nankyayogera ku love. Those 3 songs are enough to beat most of the artists in Uganda. They become household names. You can be a happy artist who sings pa pa la pa 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 la pa pa. That is okay, but you cannot be a household name. Even when you reach homes, people's homes, you don't reach there to mend their hearts. You cannot put together relationships. You cannot mend a breaking marriage to sort of jibumbajizawo. But these guys have songs that hit hearts, souls, and brains. obwongo, emmeeme n'omutima. What I've so far said seems normal. Anyone can produce a love song. Let us talk about Ssemakula. Again, within our societies, there are scenarios where people are stalking us, and after failing to get us fall in love with them, nebafuuka akayinja k'omungatto. Nenfuna n'omuntu omulala oli nannemerako. Mr. Ssemakula is a complete artist, especially within the traditional African traditional society, who understood, who, in my opinion, did thorough analysis, researched the societies we live in, and sang for that person within that society. Ebyo bye tuyitamu omuntu bakufukira akayinja mu ngato n'atuuka n'okwagala okuwala nagwo wasalawo okwagala. Oluyimba baluyita Ssemakula. Kakati, lines like decoration y'embaga si eya Christmas become slangs. Zifuuka slangs used in a society. Zifuuka engombo, themes within societies. Systems per se. I want to day-to-day statements is considerable. Themes of the society. Ssemakula. Omwalo era yongera mulaga nti Ssemakula. Ssemakula, it is the theme of that day for that particular boy. Evening, theme of the evening, when meeting that person, confronting them, the theme is Ssemakula, man or woman. So a person is so far having 4 songs, relevant songs to the society. Ekitubasisa tukwegomba original za love Ssemakula. There was intention to fall in love with Tukwegomba Banji. After falling in love, there are issues within a marriage, that is Ekitubasisa Bakazi. Original za love. After a breakup, someone is disappointed. They expected love too much from a relationship. It did not work out, and it's kind of yelling out, as in asking for a reason as to why the heartbreak came. Why would you disappoint me after all the promises? I mean to be with you. Then there is this Ssemakula boy with Squagala. N'amugamba ebigambo byonna bye yamusomera, nange bye nali yagadde okusomera nnemerako. Let us talk about when he nailed it after producing Nyimbira Omutanda. A man, a gentleman in Uganda, from Central Region of Uganda. Actually, I'm still thinking about between Omutanda Jali and Nyimbira Omutanda, which is the most played, most danced to, most song that has had events, theme name for events, most streamed, most loved. Bw'oba artist from Buganda, ekimu ku bikukola, the way you express yourself musically, you express your love, your feelings about Buganda, your kingdom. How musically you can express your love for Buganda, for the Kabaka, for the subjects of the Kabaka, musically. So far, there is Omutanda Jali and Nyimbira Omutanda. Primarily, the traditional percussions and instruments and genre of Buganda is a combination of many traditional styles, country styles, Baksimba, Nankasa, and Mr. Ssemakula being able to come up with a production egwa mu category yama yendongo yaffe Abaganda. bwe tuba tugaba award, I would go for nyimbira omutanda than omutanda gyali by Afrigo Band. Kyokka Afrigo Band is as well having a good production kuba yannyonnyola ebikanga nono bye binnyonnyola, but bwe ntuukanga bonna there is a tie. I would go for nyimbira omutanda wa Mesach Ssemakula because it is so much into the roots and culture, traditions of the Buganda kingdom when it comes to music and kakati nyimbira omutanda yekka ayina baggayi bana abaggalira yebweru. That's why I tell you that we can celebrate the big three, the big five, the big 10, but come on, their artists are very uncomparable and they are supposed to be in their dockets, their paddocks, their regions to be analyzed in isolation from the rest of the artists. In other words, Mesach Ssemakula is having one of the contemporary anthems of Uganda during celebrations. That is nyimbira omutanda. Kati buli omulowoozaako Mesach Ssemakula tandika omujja mu bantu bonna abalala omanye nti yes, William yagambye nti oyo guy ayina contemporary anthem eya celebration ey'amasanyu eya Buganda. But wadde yajja kanyimbira omutanda naye yagattamu ebirala bingi nnyo. Then he has omwana wa Muteesa alamula, particularly focusing on the king, his majesty. Donadde Mwenda Mutebi owookubiri. So bino byonna nga tubiyiga so that you can arguably do commentary and analysis on artists on TV or elsewhere you choose to do it from. Ngoli informed enough okumanya artists bamwanalyzing batya amaanyi ge with his music we kyekikola value, kyekikola substance, kyekimufuula who he is and who is not. It is not about yakubye kati. It is not about bamukyaziza nnyo ku TV. Nedda munange. It is not about what you think it is. So, nyimbira omutanda n'omwana wa Muteesa. There is a song, Thank You My Fans. It is a lousy song, but it is meaningful in most of the cases. My fans, because each one of us, we have fans in our different ways. So always okweyanisa. Naye ate nga yeerwa mukola nnyo bringing her close to the fans because they feel appreciated as the fans. They feel loved back. They feel their contribution to the artist, Mesach Ssemakula, nti contribution yaabwe eri appreciated. There is wasa mukwano owulira ne sumaali gayi gyayina neefuuka ngombo. Fight as much as possible to always have music, produce repertoire that is having attachment or is attached to the society, nibye babiyitaayitamu. Olwo lwe lumu ku nnyimba za Mesach ez'amaanyi. Because bw'otawasa mukwano kyatandika okukola sense. Maybe twali tukirowoozaako, maybe twali tubiyitamu after kuwasa abatali mikwano gyaffe oba okufumbira abatali mikwano gyaffe. Gayo no yakiyimbako ne kikola sense nene nyingi nnyo. So about the legendary artists we have in Uganda, Mesach Ssemakula is in the first 5. Gw'omanya w'omuteeka. Kati yakiyimbako ne kikola more sense. Ze nnyimba zotafaako but it has a lot of meaning to many of us. Wasa, your friend. Fumbirwa, your friend. He has many songs. Njogera ku nyimbira omutanda, tuwagomba bangi kituwasisa, thank you. Nejogera kwero there is Namakula. Oluyimba oluyinza okuba nga lusumbwa ne Rema bw'aba ali mufumbo ne Hamza kubanga oluyimba lwayimba na linnya lye ndowooza buli waba alina kyagenda okukola naga wange oluyimba lumbeeredde ki byonna omuwala bye yeekola ng'atulugunya Wycliffe mu video ze nnyimba ze tukuba kati such songs for the society after kubasanyusa biri byonna. Let me talk about two songs. Tewechawa. There is a song, Tewechawa. After being frustrated with disappointments of this world, life challenges, someone is having a song for you, Tewechawa. But Tewechawa nakuwa chalimpa so that you can accept the little you have. You accept the little you have. It is the same Mesach Ssemakula that has Kulika Baby. N'alwesoka n'alugala yaluyimba alumaliriza bonna babigezezzaako. Artist omanyi okuzaala bwe tuzaala mu Uganda. Omanyi ekigambo Kulika Baby emirundi gye kyogerwa emulaga ensambya ekibuli erubaga emmengo. Omanyi oluyimba olwo twogera ku nnyimba ezisinza okukubwa mu Uganda terulimu ku nnyimba ezisinza okukubwa Kulika Baby. Let us talk about two big songs. Nakatandika okutandisa okwogera ku nnyimba za Guy naye ndabika kati ntandisa okuconfusinga because buli luyimba lwetaaga analysis, but today I'm just outlining them. Kulika Baby tumuteeke wali. There are the two songs. Tundulum tum tululum kankutendereze bwagamba. Bonna abalokole n'abazinga n'abakubba wali abagamba nti bebayimba gospel. Omanyi emirungi kankutendereze gyavuze mu Uganda wano. Ku graduation, ku introduction, ku wedding, ku party ya cake y'omwana wa birthday, baby shower, engagement bibadde bitya tundulum tum tululu abava okukola hijja abagenda okukola hijja yedi ey'ebisolo kati abo biba artists bebuulirako. To some artists I'll say they are bakabi mu show business, but when it comes to real creative and performing arts and concentrating on music as an art, artists like Mesach Ssemakula betaaga kutuula ku ntebe zaabwe, and the awards should be responsible enough, careful, not kubazza mu category with some artists. Okujja kunga nayo oluyimba ng'onkuba olugwayo. You're supposed to just call them, award them legendary, oba ekiri ekigambo legendary, baleke bagende bali mu category endala abo bayimbye endongo. Okunoonya oluyimba olukuba kankutendereze. How many times it has played on radio, how many times it has played on events, how many oluyimba nga lulina kye lutegeeza ku buli mukolo. Oba oli awo n'aleeta an inspirational, motivational, empowering, supportive song, bw'agamba onooba teri agamba toobe, bw'anaagamba onaagaggawala. Vidiyo eno nnyo gikomya wano. Namakula mwogeddeko kituwasisa tukwegomba bangi Kulika Baby. Kakati there are songs nga Fast Aid. Mumanyi ebigambo byabo bye twogera ne vidiyo nga bwe yatambula. Mumanyi ebigambo bye twogera awo bw'otaabyewo siibeewo n'agattako njagala nga bweti neefuuka eŋŋombo. Abo bagaayi bafeeko bayimbye bw'omusanga buuzaako ng'obuuza omuyiteko balala naye nga tayimba biyimbe mbw ayogera byogere with good literature, composed, arranged into lyrics with good melody, rhythm patterns, programmed, produced, mixed, and mastered. The Selector Williams Live Uganda. Until next time, it is across.com. Thank you very much for being with us today. Goodbye.